Your first fighter entering the cutthroat steel, fighting out of the blue corner. He stands 5 feet 9 inches tall. He weighs 150 pounds. From Madison, Wisconsin, this is Dareon Diesel Cartman. Ladies and gentlemen, your next fighter entering the cutthroat steel, fighting out of the red corner. He stands 5 feet 10 inches tall. He weighs 150 pounds. From Gary, Indiana, fighting for Team Cologne, Carlson Gracie. This is Jorge the Gladiator Gonzalez.
Y'all ready? Yeah, east side niggas stay body. West side niggas stay body. North side niggas stay body. South side niggas stay body. East side niggas stay body. West side niggas stay body. North side niggas stay body. Southside niggas stay body. GI niggas stay body. Yeah, take a nigga like don't doubt it. Yeah, church in the liquor store crowded. 911 is a
Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for your ring card girl, Alicia.
I just want a crib in a coupe, low mileage. Going on some dope with a yellow bone style. It's so high, and niggas wanna know why I ride with semi-automatic by my side. Cause I got niggas coming at my head, but I won't let the bitches stop my bread. A motherfucker wanna show my dough. I hit him twice with the back foe.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to this fight here between these two guys.
Dareon has definitely got some good striking. I saw him fight against Dennis Fisher at the last Babes and Brawls. Devastated him with a body shot, just kind of crumbled him. Now Jay is definitely going to be a little bit better test for him. Both these guys took these fights on short notice, so it's going to be very interesting to see where it progresses.
Compose yourself, George.
Ooh, nice right hand by Dareon Cartman. Gonzalez
Nice
rushed in with a
takedown by
takedown.
George.
Pass guard. Pass guard.
George sitting in his half guard.
Watch your head. Where's the body, George? Pepper. Pepper it. Pepper the grip. Hey, over here. Bring right here, George. Over
George
here.
now in full mount here.
Transition very nicely to mount. Some short right hands there by Gonzalez, making its mark. Left, I'm sorry. Thank you, JJ.
Dareon gets back up.
Big
Huge slam by
Wow.
George.
You got some air there.
Nice, Sue. Put that over here. Put that against the
Landed
cage.
some right hammer fist.
Right there. Drop it.
George going to work here a little bit.
And looking for the back here.
Dareon stands back up.
Great.
Nice job to get back to his feet.
Great, George.
I think Dareon definitely wants to keep this more of a striking battle on the feet.
Yeah, so far George on the ground has looked pretty darn good, and back we go to the ground.
Another some nice shots there. Working his ground and pound.
Dareon works him back
Cartman
to
works
full
the
guard here.
Looking for possibly a high guard there.
High guard.
It's going to be tough. He's about to get his head against the fence. It's going to be hard to pull off any kind of submissions from there.
He's got mission control here, George. Watch that left side.
George still working the ground and pound here.
Yes, he is. Cartman trying to keep busy there, working some subs there.
Yeah, so far not much from Dareon.
Not much after that initial first punch he landed. He got back to his feet. Let's see if he can stay there. George is instantly going to want to bring him back down.
Take that right knee out from under. Take that right knee out from under.
Here we go, a little.
Knee, right knee. There you go. Yeah.
Working the cage there. Oh, there's a nice takedown, almost ready to mount. He could have his back or back to mount. That was a nice reversal, Josh.
Yeah.
He's gonna have to do something with it at this point.
Make it work.
So George getting back up, trying to sweep. Back to our
Very
feet.
nice, very nice.
Here we go, guys. Separate.
Make it work.
It looks like Dareon wants to drop some punches on him now.
Throwing some big
Dareon
punches.
hits hard. If he catches George, he could hurt him.
Head up, George. Head up. Head up.
George going for the single. Gets Dareon back down.
But definitely, this is where George wants to keep this fight at this point.
Yeah, so far in this fight, he's looked pretty good on the ground.
Definitely has been controlling the ground. I mean, he's been able to defend. I mean, what few submissions that Dareon's been able to throw up, but I think Dareon's going to be strongest when he's on his feet, can use that power. He's definitely caught George with a couple punches.
Yeah.
But, I mean, definitely a solid round for George. I mean, he definitely has that round. He controlled the position, had some takedowns, did some ground and pound. I think Flawless coming into this area is going to give our pro fighters some more better chances, some more places they can showcase their skills.
Yeah, that's definitely a thing that's been lacking here in the Illinois area, and definitely glad to have Flawless aboard and get some of these guys some more places to fight at.
Absolutely. And right away, George goes right to the clinch. I mean, he's doing what he needs to do to win this fight.
Yeah, so
I mean,
far
he might be able to win standing up, but he knows his best opportunity is to do what he's doing best and take him out of his element, take him off his feet.
Yeah, and I mean, he's controlling it so far, and unless Dareon can keep it standing, I don't know what he's going to do. Because once they clinch up, George seems to be having his way with him.
Yeah, definitely. Definitely, I think he's more experienced grappler. And Dareon looking for a sub, maybe an armbar. George is awfully experienced, so he's going to take a really slick move, I think, to catch him in that.
Yeah, unless George is just sitting there lazy, I think he'll be able to defend a lot of these submissions.
He's looking up.
What? Oh,
That's close.
oh, he's got the triangle. Dareon's
pulling
got
the head
that triangle
down.
locked in. He's got to keep that arm
Gotta grab the
across.
arm.
So far, George is doing okay. He's posturing up, which is good.
It looks like he's in an okay position there.
Yeah, Dareon's got to find a way to keep his head down and get that arm
Got to
across.
pull it across the neck there. He's starting to look to grab it for a little bit there.
We got a lot of time left in this round, so this should be
There is a lot of
interesting.
time to work, so he's going to have to work himself out of this position. And then he's also got to be careful, too, because, a lot of times you see him progress from there to an armbar.
Oh, yeah, it's such
So-
an easy transition to switch from triangle to armbar or back.
And just think when you think you're safe out of the first one, you find yourself with the arm bending at an awkward angle.
And tapping. But he looks to have it locked in pretty good here. You can't see where the arm is.
Yeah, we can't really see the position or the face and how much is really affecting George. He might just be trying to ride it out and bide his time, but he's not going to win this round from that position.
No, definitely not. Oh, yeah, he's still got his arm on the right side, so George should be okay from this position.
Looks like George might be looking to pick him up here and drop him, perhaps.
Back to your knees and get him an angle.
Starting to break that triangle, looks like.
And
is
he
out.
did.
George is now out.
He's got his
To the
back. Now he needs to cement the rest of this round. He's got to do some damage. He's got 10 seconds left.
I mean, even though George is, Dareon reverses it, ends back in the half guard of George.
That's an interesting second round. I mean, looks like Cartman's got a little bit of marks underneath both the eyes at this point.
Yeah, this should be
It's
an
like-
interesting third round. Theoretically, we could be tied going into the third round in this.
Oh,
spinning-
nice. Now,
spinning
he
kick to
kind
the-
of half went into that. I think
Yeah.
if he would have went in there 100%, he might have finished him in that
Yeah.
position.
I don't know if George is
I don't think
just
anybody
really tired or he's just
nobody
trying to
expected
save a
that.
little energy here.
It looks like Cartman was changing levels there, possibly looking for a shoot.
Nice
And
shot.
Cartman
nice
is
shot.
tired. You saw that shoot coming from 5 feet away, and Cartman couldn't do anything to stop it.
No, it's like he didn't even see it. He was up in the air and down on his back. And
Yeah, I think, unfortunately, these fights have been taken at short notice. Maybe his cardio's not where it needs to be in this fight. George is going to be in a good position to finish this fight this round, and Dareon's definitely got to dig deep inside.
Yeah, he's got a great position, side mount. He's got his knee on the bell. He's just raining down a few strikes here.
Yeah, he really can't even be threatened from this position.
Make sure you got pressure on that belly,
Yeah,
George.
Dareon's got to find a way to get this fight back standing.
Get pressure on that belly.
Definitely, because at this point he'll be losing the third round, and
Get pressure down. Mount. Mount. go! Finish, George. Regard.
To Dareon's credit, good work.
Body,
Gets him
body,
back
head.
to full guard.
He's coming up high.
End up looking high, maybe for another triangle or choke.
That's high guard, George.
Yeah, he's got to do
Watch
something,
that
either
left.
start working submissions or get this fight back standing.
Yeah, he doesn't have a whole lot of time left. And he really hasn't had any offense in the third round. So if it is kind of going how we've seen it, very close first 2 rounds, it's not going to bode well for Mr. Cartman.
No, definitely not. He's probably got about half the round left to make something happen.
First hand against the cage, George.
George is doing a good job, keeping busy, trying to throw punches, making sure he doesn't get stood back up.
Press
Yep.
that guard, press that guard.
He's
2 in or 2 out, baby. 2 hands in, 2 hands out. Work that body, baby. Body, body, head.
And he's just doing enough just to make sure that he doesn't get stood up. That's good work.
Exactly.
And Mr. Rob Madrigal's on the top of the action, looking on closely.
Knee him in the
But
ass.
yep, George is doing enough, staying busy, keeps landing punches, few knees.
Make him move, knee him in the ass again. You didn't like that.
Definitely keeping busy.
You didn't like that, George. Get.
Yeah, Dareon's better get a sense of urgency and start doing something here.
Well, he's looking possibly for a Kimura,
Grab your
but he's gonna be tough to catch.
Yeah,
short.
looks like he's tired, but no.
Bam,
George
yeah.
gets free.
He's still trying. He's not giving up. He's still trying to work submissions. I mean, give him credit.
Yeah, you got to do something.
Knee him in
Looks
the
like he
ass.
might still try and work that triangle again.
He's working. He needs to do something. He's gonna run out of time here.
You don't like that. You don't like them dead legs. You don't like them Charlie horses again.
And 10 seconds left. And George gets up, looks at Flurry to finish.
George trying to finish this fight and looking good.
And that's it. Definitely finished that round strong. Definitely a good fight. But I definitely got to give the nod to Mr. Gonzalez in that contest.
Yeah, after that third round where he pretty much dominated the entire round on top for at least probably 245 of that round.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have a winner in this catch weight fight. By unanimous decision, for your winner, fighting out of the red corner, George the Gladiator